Hey, what's going on, folks? Ike here. Today I'm going to be mixing up a batch of perfume, coconut heavy perfume. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use fragrance oils. Actually, I have a pre-mixed batch of Virgin Island water, Creed's Virgin Island water perfume oil. And I'm going to add some extra ingredients into it, some extra coconut, and make it a unique scent. So yeah, it's 2019. I got a bunch of projects that I'm working on, and I think right now, my main priority is to declutter my life. I think I have way too many things that I need to get rid of. I have way too much like DJ equipment, a lot of like dated equipment, a lot of things that I never use. And I've got to look through all my stuff, and I'm going to try to declutter and get rid of all that stuff. You know, I'm just one of those guys I can always make an excuse to keep something. It's like you'll see an object and you'll be like, you know what, I might use it one day. But if I haven't used it in like 5 years, I'm probably never going to use it. So with that in mind, I need to really declutter my belongings, first of all. That's like one of my main focuses at this point. I strongly believe that good things are going to happen in 2019. And hopefully good things will happen for you guys. Hopefully I'll be making some more content. As far as fragrance related content, I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm getting bored with doing fragrance reviews. I mean, don't get me wrong, fragrances are cool. I like them, I enjoy them. But it's a really small part of my life. As people, we're a lot more complex than just fragrances. I'm sure there's some of you out there that are like, fragrance is your life, but that's not the case for me. Fragrances are a very tiny part of my life. And I've been happy to share it with you guys. But I'm going to be adding some non-fragrance related content. Just recently, a friend of mine introduced me to someone and said I was a YouTuber. And I've never really considered myself a YouTuber. And honestly, when she said that, I was a little bit taken back, maybe even embarrassed a little bit. But then I thought about it for a while, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just own it, embrace it that I am a YouTuber, and just embrace it. Why not, right? We're going to be mixing up some perfume, and I want to say I'm going to be mixing up some, I usually say cologne, but in this case it's going to be more of a unisex scent. Alright, so it's going to be a very heavy coconut scent, and I'm going to mix it up. But before we get started, you got to put on your safety glasses, because it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. First, I got some glass empty perfume bottles to put the perfume in after I'm done making it. I got a little funnel to help me pour the ingredients. I've got the oils that I'll be using. I'm going to start with Virgin Island water, and the main ingredient that I'm going to be adding is a healthy dose of Sudanese coconut fragrance oil, a little bit lemon essential oil, and a little bit of sweet orange essential oil, just a little bit of that. I mean, the essential oils, they usually don't last very long. That's the downside of essential oils. These perfume oils are actually perfume oils that are made to actually last. But I just want to put some of the essential oils in there because I want to get a fresh, bright opening. This is the bottom I'm going to be using. The reason I'm going to be using it because it's got a top that'll make it easy to pour. And the actual alcohol that I'm going to be using is Everclear 151 proof, which is like 75% alcohol. If you guys ever went to some frat parties and partied up in college, you guys know very well what this stuff is. We used to make the jungle juice with that stuff. Mix it up with some Kool-Aid, make some jungle juice, some cheap ass liquor that would just knock you off your ass. But for perfuming purposes, I think it's a good alcohol to use, because in the past, you know, you've seen my fail videos, and I've had a lot of colognes or perfumes come out cloudy because the solvent, aka the alcohol that I was using, was not potent enough. You need a really strong concentration of alcohol, and you're looking for, you know, ideally you want to get 90% alcohol. That's pretty hard to find unless you use that really cheap isopropyl alcohol. That's another thing, is for perfuming, I don't want to use this cheap stuff right here, this denatured stuff. The denatured alcohol they add stuff to it to make it smell bad. to make it smell bad and taste bad. They put stuff in there just so it'll smell and taste bad, and and poison it basically, so it's not palatable, and they could sell it as alcohol and not be taxed. That's why this stuff is so much cheaper. Like, this stuff is really cheap because they add stuff in it to make it non-drinkable, and they don't tax it as an alcoholic beverage. This is actually, people actually can drink it, even though really straight it'll knock you on your ass. I would avoid it totally. But that's the stuff that, you know, fraternities make their jungle juice out of. Mix that with some Kool-Aid and Gatorade and stuff like that, and you can make yourself some ghetto ass jungle juice to really get you messed up. So let's get to work. I got my funnel set up. I got my bottle set up. I got my tea. Take a little sip of the tea. Let's make some perfume. We're gonna start off with this Virgin Island water. That's gonna be the main oil that we're gonna be using. That's the thing about having oils. You could always tweak it to your desire. So we're gonna start with that. Get a good healthy amount, because that's gonna be our main one. Most frag heads know, if you're looking for a cologne or perfume with coconut in it, you would go for Virgin Island water. And I say, that's cool. But if you want to up it, you want to up your coconut game. If you want to up your coconut game, you have to add some coconut to it. Sudanese coconut fragrance oil. This is a fragrance oil, not an essential oil. This is the actual fragrance oil. And coconut can be overpowering, so I don't want to overdo it. We're just having fun here, man. This isn't scientific. Maybe a little bit more Virgin Island water. Just having some fun here. Sweet orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 drops of lemon essential oil. Because I want to give it that nice fresh opening so that extra citrus is in it. Cheers. Now what we're going to do is basically shake it up. We're going to shake it really good. And maybe give it a little test. See if it's strong enough. I know it's a little early for that right now, but just give it a little bit of test. So yeah, basically I'm shaking it up some more. Right here. Shaking it. Pouring it into these glass bottles. These fancy glass bottles. We're just having fun with this, man. There's no science to it. You're kind of just having fun with fragrance, man. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. If you make it too scientific, it takes the fun out of it, because at the end of the day, all that matters is whether you like it or not. Whether you and your friends that you're giving it to, whether they like it or not. Came out in this bluish color, which is actually pretty nice. Putting the atomizers on. These atomizers, you have to kind of cut the tips on the atomizer to get it to fit the bottle. The atomizer on there, nice gold atomizer. Bottle number 2. I'm using a new camera today. I'm using a Canon Vixia R800 camera. And I don't know if I like it. I think it's not. I think the lens isn't wide enough. Now I made 4 bottles and I got a little extra in the bottom, so I'm just going to take this plastic bottle and fill this up. This will be my tester. 400 milliliters plus this, I'd say about, so you got about maybe 500 milliliters. So that's it. I'm done. I'll let you guys know how it smells. Right now I have them in their bottles. I want to let them marinate a little bit for maybe overnight or a day or two. That's when you're going to really know what it really smells like. So that's that. Extra coconutty and extra citrusy Virgin Island water. Yep, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And I will smell you later.